Goodness gracious. Please come back. I lost you all. I lost you all. I think I lost you all because I pushed the wrong button. You're back. I'm trying to figure out. I'm sorry. I hung up. I hung up with my thumb. It sucks. But I said, well, I warned you something was going to happen. I need to put it the other way around. So, all right, we're face down. Why I'm waiting to see if anybody comes back, I'm going to open these lilacs. There is a slit here to pull them open, but I can't do that. I'm not strong enough in my hands. So I cut it open. Nikki Noodles, I warned you. And you know what I did? I turned my phone off with my thumb. Yes, we're back. We're back. So I just cut open the lilac. And $16. I swear there's 16 here. I just can't get them apart. I spent a week without my walking pill that helps all my neurons and stuff. I'm afraid to touch this now. So I'm not moving or feeling as well as I have in the past. I'm trying to scoot this wheelchair up a little bit. Okay. So it's a little harder for me because I really have lost the feeling. I just got the medicine and I'm only 2 pills in, so it takes a little bit of time. All right. So nobody that I know of has a pinky this small to use this. So we save it for toes, nail art, whatever. Hi, Wendy. Thank you for coming back, darling. I hung the phone up. And it said it reconnected, but none of you came back, so I don't think it reconnected. So I use this second one in on my pinkies. Make sure I got all the nail polish off of this one. All right, so the purple top is just a sealer on the top. So you take this off. This lighting is bad. I'm sorry, guys. I need to figure this lighting out. No matter what I do, the lighting just isn't good. Unless it's my computer. Thank you, Calamity. Okay, so the purple top is just the cover. We're taking that off. Put it aside. The silver tab, I gotta move up here. Remember to move up. The silver tab is the actual polish itself. So you remove that from the backing. Then if you see, this end is smaller than this end. So if your nail is wider, You can pull this end off. I think my hands are hot today. This could be an adventure because you want room temperature nails and room temperature strips. And I'm afraid my nails are hot today, so this should be an adventure. But, oh yeah, you see how that's pulling? All right. So, what you want to do is take the strip, put it as close to your cuticle as you can get it without touching it. And then push it down. Now you see I have ridges in my nails, so you can kind of see that ridge. That's one aspect of glitter that's great, is that it doesn't show ridges. That is not air bubbles. That is ridges in my fingernails. But the glitter is going to cover that up in the overlay. So I'm just going to push this on my finger. And I don't know if this is going to work well with being hot. Ordinarily, I'm going to take this thumbnail and I'm going to push it under this nail and rip it off and hold it here and then bend the ends under. And then you see how there's some on my skin around. I'm going to take my thumbnail and I'm just going to like this. You always want to work from your pinkies in because your thumbnails are your tools. So I'm going to take that pink right off my skin. Wendy, I'm sorry. What are you saying? Nikki Noodles, you're very sweet. Impress me, welcome back. Calamity Girl, what if your room is 100 degrees? Open one of your windows. You're good at it. So I'm going to take the extra off this side as well by pushing along this edge and then peeling it off. Now you don't want it on your skin because that's where it's going to like get caught when you're washing your hair and that kind of stuff, and that'll cause it to peel off. I probably was too ambitious today with doing a solid, knowing that my hands were not functioning the best. But hey, it'll still be beautiful when it's over. Ellie, how many fingers have you done? All right, so now I'm going to take this pinky nail here. I broke. So the rest of this should go on there perfectly. If I can see it. Yep. As close to the cuticle as you can get it without going over. 1. Are you having an easier time than I did? All right, so I'm just folding the edges over. There's some extra here, so I'm going to take my finger and run it across there to get rid of the extra. And then the nail file that they give you in the package, I'm just going to take off the extra that I folded over. Now we do sell ridge filler, but Kath's had some things she was saving money for. Instead of buying more nail products, because Kath is bad at math, in case you don't know. If you haven't heard. So I've just been saving my money for the couple things that I needed to buy. The ridge filler is kind of new, and I haven't tried it yet, but I've heard great things about it. I'm going to do the same thing here and take the extra off. Now, Ellie, if your nails are long enough that you're only going to be able to use one strip, you can take whatever's left over when you get done applying it to your nail and pinch it in and turn it under and then file it off. You don't have to worry about saving it. And that may be easier for you to do. So this is kind of harsh looking with my ridges, but they're dry. They're 95% dry. So the only thing you want to do is not submerge them in water for the next 30 minutes. Because they need to dry the last 5%. Oh, Wendy, you've got it on the TV. Now you can see. Yay. I flew last week. I forgot glasses and I couldn't see what I was doing. Okay, so the next size up I use on my index fingers. So I'm going to peel that off and set it aside because I'm not going to do my index finger yet. And then the next one I use on my ring finger. So I'm going to peel off the topple. I'm peeling off the topple like Calamity did, straight into the water. Yeah, don't put them on and then do a cooking show where you're washing your hands. I'm going to take that top off, and then I'm going to take the polish, or the silver is going to fall off. Take the polish off the backing. Take my hand and put it as close as I can to my cuticle. Too close. So I'm going to pull it up. The sun really went in, so it's even worse. Like, oh, that's even a worse placement. Okay. See how sticky they are? My hands are hot. All right. I'm going to have to move this closer to my eyeballs. There we go. That's a little better. Push it down. It is a little bit on my cuticle. If you can see how that bump is. But I will let it dry for a while, and then I will use the cuticle remover, a cuticle pusher, to get that off of there. And then here, I'll show you Ellie's way. Like, I'm not going to use the other half of this strip. It's probably too hot anyway. You're just going to bend it under like this. And then take the nail file oh the well yeah well this is just polish, not the nails, but I did too. I've always been such a nail girl, Wendy, that I press ons with super glue. Yeah, when I was younger. So there's that one. I'm going to go back and take the same one from the other 16 strips to do on the other one. I took the top off. I'm going to take the silver tab off with the polish. The sun's coming back out. Then I'm going to put it as close to the cuticle as I can get it without being on it. Oh, that's really... No, it is good. It's crooked as far as... No, it's not either. That's just my eyes. Just my eyeballs. Alright, so I'm just going to use this as an example. To push down the sides. But I've got ridges in this nail too. So solids aren't my jam unless they're covered with something. All right. I'm going to fold it over like Ellie. I told her to do because I don't need the other. Oh, look, it came right off because it's so hot. I didn't even need to do that. My hands are on fire. But if I turn my air conditioning on, then you guys are going to hear that going. Oh, thank you, Calamity. All right. So now we're on to the middle fingers. This one. This is the one I want. This one and this one are shaped a little differently. And for my nails, this one always works better on my middle finger. So I'm going to skip this one and put this one on my middle finger because it just works better. Same thing. We're going to take off the top. Boy, they're hot. It's already bubbling. Ah. All right. I'm going to take it. I'm trying to do this fast because my fingers are so hot, but I can't do a whole lot fast. Put it on as close to the cuticle as I can get it without being on it. Oh, see how that, you see how that kind of has like a, what is the word I'm looking for? A wrinkle. It's got a wrinkle in there. I'm going to pull it back up carefully because they're hot. And when they're hot, they'll rip. When they're cold, they won't stick long. Now, here's the examples of the wrinkles I was talking about. I'm going to use this to push this wrinkle, hopefully. push this wrinkle out, and then push that wrinkle up. Whew, they're hot. I'm hot, so I know they are. But I can tell from working with them that it's hot. They should not be this gooey. All right. Turn it under. Hi, Metrolink. What do you nope? The cheapest ones from Walmart, and never do my nails at the salons. They're expensive. They are. But if you like having your nails done at the salon and you have them done at the salon, because a lot of people do, our glitter will totally go over when you need a fill in, and you won't hardly notice that you need a fill in. So that's a great tip as well. And then a lot of people go have their nails done and they don't have them painted. They come home and put Color Street on them, which is pretty cool. All right, so let's get this one done, and hopefully we don't have this heat issue. But those wrinkles right there are the reason why I tell you not to start with a solid color, because you just need to get the feel for how it works for you to put them on. Some people hold them very close to the end. I hold them the opposite way. Oh my gosh. And this would so not be hard for somebody that can feel what they're doing, I'm telling you. Nope. Not far enough. I can't see them. All right, I gotta move it closer to my eyeballs. Ellie, how you making out? This one's really on my cuticle, but like the other one, I will let it dry for a little while, and then I'll take the cuticle pusher and it'll come right off. And most of the problems with the cuticle is me, because of my inability to feel exactly what I'm doing and my hands shake. So that's most of the problem. I never really had this problem before MS, so it's much easier to do when you can hold your fingers still and when they're not hot. All right, so Calamity, I'm so happy that you tried them and you love them, and that you get to have pretty nails now. Because if I had to use a bottle of nail polish, I would be in trouble. Well, I think I bit off more than I could chew with trying a solid today in this hot room. But they don't look bad. I'll just have to get rid of the cuticle stuff later. Alright, so here's one that I saved for my index finger. I'm taking the top off. Static. Taking the polish off. Ellie, are you still here? How are you doing with yours? Oh, look, nail polish. Okay, Calamity. Have a Nutella for me. All right. So we're going to put this one on. Maybe we're going to do a better job of not putting it on the cuticle this time. Yeah. Yeah, baby. All right. I don't know if the other half of this... No, we're just going to use the other one. Aww. Wendy. You've got to try these, honey. And yes, I had so many bottles of nail polish when I started using these. It's been 5 years. And I was just diagnosed like 2 years ago. I had no idea that they were going to come in such handy. That doesn't make sense, but that it would be to the point that I would have to use them because I couldn't use a bottle. All right, and you see this on my skin. I'm just gonna take my thumbnail. You can't see it, I'm sorry. Take my thumbnail and get it off the skin. Now, if you guys are interested in trying them, the link's in the description of the original video. I'll put it in the description of this one when we're done. They're always buy 3, get 1 free. So either buy 1 or buy 3. Because it makes no sense to pay for 2 and only get 2 when you can pay for 3 and get 4. So that's just the way I think about it. Unless, of course, you can't afford 3, then 2 is 2. But I'm missing one. The other thing is, which I might end up showing you. Oh, no, there it is. There's no such thing as too big. Because if it gets on your skin, you can just use your thumbnail and take it off. So, any size is going to work. As long as it's not too small. So, we're going to take the top off of this one. We're going to take the polish off of this one. We're going to drop it because we have no sensation. Ay, ay, ay. Ellie must have left this, or she's way deep into putting her nails on. I can't freaking see. Whoa, that's a lot of skin that's on. Let's back that up. Now that strip is really crooked, but since it's a solid strip, it doesn't matter because it covers both sides of my fingernails, of my fingernail, so it doesn't matter how crooked it is because there's no design that I'm worried about. I'm going to fold it over. All right, I'm not going to do my thumbs yet because I'm doing 2 and I want to keep them so I can show you guys how to do the second layer. All right. So I'm going to put all these back. Maybe. I might be putting these back if I can get this open. The struggle is real, people. The struggle is real. I'm going to put these back in here, and then I'm going to seal them with a flat iron, or I have a bag sealer that works really well. But I used the flat iron for many, many years. Like for your hair, flat iron. Because they are real nail polish, they will dry out, so you have to seal them up. Otherwise, they won't stick if you go to use them. Now, sealing them up, there's no guarantee. What state? I'm in South Carolina. I am in South Carolina. All right. Let's put the Pinky Baby in here. If I can get it up off the counter. I'm not from South Carolina, but that's where I've been for the past 9 years, 10 years, something like that. Okay. So we're going to put all those back in there to seal them when we're done. And then I'm going to open my glitter dips. Calamity is a big fan of glitter over anything, including glitter over glitter. Now, I have had these for a very long time. Over the guarantee of goodness over the company. Because when I find something I like, I hoard it. So this is like my third set that I've hoarded. Because they're always rotating. So stuff's only available for a certain amount of time. So I'm hoping these work because the company guarantees them for a year if the package isn't open. But these may be several years old. So, as the other pack, I'm taking off the pinky because, or the baby one, because it's too small for my hands. This next one goes on your index finger, so I'm going to move it over here. This next one, that's not right. This is my pinky. We're going to take off the top coat. We're going to take off the strip. And if you see that, it's clear, all except for the glitter. So when I put this over my nail, you can see the lilac with a little bit of glitter. And then as it moves up the nail, the glitter gets thicker. Or when you get comfortable using them, some people turn them around and put the glitter at the bottom to go the other way. So I'm gonna push my nail under there. wrap that around. And then there's glitter dip. And then I'm going to take this other half, peel this end off. And it's bent under, so it's going to annoy me. Bend this way, please. I can't see. I can't see. I can't see. There we go. Thank you, Wendy. Okay, impress me. I'm not going to be much longer anyway because I'm not going to sit here and make you guys watch me do every single solitary nail. Now that you have the idea of what the glitter dip, how it works, what you can do with it, I'm just taking the extra off here and we'll tuck that in. I love glitter dip. It's so versatile. All right, I'm going to do one more. And then I'm going to let you guys go. No? Oh, yes, I do. Damn it, Ellie. When I came back on, it was set to top messages. Son of a gun. I'm sorry, guys. I missed a lot of your questions. So, Nikki Noodles. Um, the solids are, they range from $13 to $15, depending on what exactly it is. We have some holographic glitter sets that are 15. And Ellie, I'm sorry, I did have it set to top messages when I went back live again after I turned everything off. All right, so we're going to do this one the same way we did the other one. We're going to put it over top of the lilac, not on the cuticle. Press it down. Roll over the edges. This half is not going to work on that same nail on the other hand, so it's just going to go bye-byes. And then maybe static, static, static. They are, and that's the high end. That's the ones with the holographic glitter in them. They're pretty amazing. So I'm not going to keep you guys forever to keep watching me do the rest of these because you've got the idea. After they're on, let them dry. Like I said, don't put them in water for about a half an hour. But you can take some cuticle oil, or at least our cuticle oil. I don't want to speak for anybody else's because we know what's in ours. And just put it around the outside of your nail to nourish your cuticles so they don't get all raggy looking like they were when I started. I still haven't filed off the excess there, but that's it, guys. And they'll still be here next week. I'm going to take them off before I come back next week, before I go on camera. But we're also going to do Valentine's Day nails next week, or at least I am. Let me look to see. Ellie, are you okay, sweetheart, or do you need help? How I don't see the answer anymore. They really are. They're amazing. And for Calamity to say that she can use them and they're easy for her says something. You're okay? Do you like them? You're on the last one. Do you like them? Do you like them? Yes. Yay! I hope you feel pretty. I hope you love them. Even though I don't get to go very many places, but to the doctor, just having pretty nails makes me feel better. Being stuck in the house. So I hope when you go to work, everybody loves them and tells you how pretty they are and makes you feel pretty. So guys, I'm gonna let you go unless anybody else has any questions. Now that I'm on live chat and not top chat, I can not miss your stuff because I truly was missing it. And I'm going to figure out a way to get the light even better. What I really need to do is turn the opposite way, I think. But then y'all are going to be looking at my bed, and I don't know that that's like the background we all really want. Yep, it was good seeing everybody. I really appreciate you guys showing up. I'm thankful True slept because she said she was going to cause a riot or cause some trouble. And I didn't want True trouble in here. I'll tell you that right now. So I would lift this up to try and say goodbye to you guys face to face, but I'm liable to cut the stream off again. So yeah, let's not do that. But I love you guys. Mwah, 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 mwah. And I appreciate it so much. And I will put the link in the description of this. It's in the description already of the other one that I accidentally shut off. But I'm going to finish these up on my own. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. And Nikki, whatever's going on in your life today, I hope it gets better for you, sweetie. Okay? I love you guys a bunch. And then I'm going to have to pull the camera to me to turn it off. So you're going to see craziness. But I love you guys. Have a good weekend. And I will probably see most of you on Calamity Sunday stream. Okay? Bye, guys.